All right, I got my seven points that I need to explain before. I went through my big 7 points. And here's point number one. Cooking is gay. Cooking is gay because you're in the kitchen. You're in the kitchen. You're making things smell nice. It looks pretty. It's a party. And women love to party. That's what they are. Men are business. Women are parties. And you're making it smell nice and it's pretty. And you're literally wearing a dress. You put on an apron. An apron is a skirt and a dress. And you're wearing a little hat, for your hair. You have a ton of hair. I don't have a ton of hair, but there are men who have like ponytails, and that's too much. And so it's like you're in a flower shop. You're in this like flower shop, and it's fun, and you're socializing, and it's a party, and you're taking. It's like, oh no, I'm burning my cookies. Oh no, it's like gay people are good at cooking. That's a woman thing. Sorry, women are good at cooking. They just are. All right, point number two. Racism isn't real. Racism isn't real because what people think is racism is not to that extent. So racism exists, obviously, but it's not. What you think isn't real. Like, you can't hate a car if you've never met a car. You can't hate a car if you've never been encountered by a car. How can you hate a car if you've never touched one, you've never gotten to know one, you've never even been hit by one? You know what I mean? You associate your emotions and your things like that with the big group connected to an individual from that group. Like me. I probably don't like Asians because I had one bad experience with one Asian. So associate all the emotions and the memories with the large group. If you've never met a black guy, talked to a black guy, got to know a black guy, it is impossible to hate blacks. You've never met a white guy, never touched a white guy, been, slapped by one, anything like that. You just can't. You can't hate them. So it doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. Until you've met an individual from a group, you can't hate a group. All right. Point number three. Women want babies, and they always have. From the age of 5, baby dolls. They love Barbies and baby dolls and shit like that. And pets. Women love puppies and kittens and things like that. They're just so cute and adorable. Come on. They're taking care of plants and they're nurturing. There's a reason why women make the best nurses in the fucking world. You want to know why? Because they invest in people. They're interested in relationships and people. And they want to know. And they're emotional. And they're sensitive and empathetic. Up to a certain point. Up to the one that can't have babies. And they're kind of cruel and mean. Just a little bit. So women, they want babies. They want to take care of something and nurture it and, make it better. Women call their boyfriends babe. And last time I checked, most of their boyfriends are calling babe aren't pigs, aren't pig babe. Babe as in baby. And then, the acronym or the BAE, B-A-E. It comes from babe, come from baby. Women want babies. Sorry. They like cute things that are adorable, that they can take care of, that they can boss around. Women love bossing. If you think women shouldn't have babies, well, you should at least think they should boss something around. Because if you're a feminist and you don't think women should be slaves, well, if you are a mother, you're not a slave. You're in charge of the baby. You're in charge of the baby. Okay? And it's not just with babies, it's with plants, it's with baby dolls, it's with patients, boyfriends. You're babying something. Women, they love to baby things. They love to be babies. They cry a lot. Sorry, it's the truth. All right. So coming to point number 4, just a different analogy, different metaphor. Liberals act like prince and princesses in a castle or a kingdom, and they want people to do everything for them because they're narcissists and they think they're entitled to it. Brush my teeth. Okay, Dahlia. Thank you. Tuck me in. Read me a bedtime story. Can you pluck my eyelashes? Can you wax my eyebrows? Like, ugh, fuck you. You're a spoiled little brat. Ugh, I don't like you. I definitely don't like you. They're like this weird musician or a Paris Hilton. You know what I mean? They're spoiled and they're not fun to be around. All right, point number 4. We're talking about a Trump analogy here. Trump analogy. So if you didn't know what went on in the Trump administration, here, what happened. Trump was a teacher in a classroom, a substitute teacher we wanted out. He was the first teacher who could teach a class that could never learn anything. Or do you want to flip it the other way around? He was the student, the first student to ever pass this class. It's like, this class is impossible to pass. I keep getting F's and stuff. And then one kid comes along and aces it all, and then they want him out because they're jealous, or they don't like him, or he's just an evil Nazi. Even though he's like Jewish or something. Which is ridiculous. If you didn't know, one of Trump's sons is Jewish. I swear. Either that or I'm retarded. So Trump with I don't know, that student who passed the class and he got to the head. Or he was the teacher that taught them. And they were like, yeah, no, get out. We don't like you. No, you're very annoying to us. Coming up next, point number 5 is it seems like young people, love blowing things up. I've said it before, but they love blowing things up from small to big, making a minute detail thing into big, the size of a Hindenburg, size of a hot air balloon. You know what it is? They want a pebble to literally be as big. Like, YouTubers have big personalities. It's like, no, they have charismatic personalities, you dumb retard. Don't be a fag. So if you have a retard as a student, you have somebody who's stupid, who either has a serious mental illness or is just retarded. You're too lazy to give them anything. It's like, let's just give them OCD or give them this, that, whatever. You're just picking a random mental disability at this rate. You don't really care. Whatever it is. If you treat them as an Einstein or make them be an Einstein, it doesn't matter. If they're not an Einstein, they're not an Einstein. If they're not a Tesla who taps into electricity, or if they're not a Thomas Edison in terms of film and innovation of, movies and cinema, you're just not getting there. Or inventing the light bulb. Not happening. Sorry. If that is what he invented, I don't know. Next video. Or next point, Point number 6. Pretty people are charming and stupid people aren't. Stupid people are smarter because they have to work. Especially guys. Guys are providers. They need a personality. They need to be funny. They need money. They need something. You either need money, you either need to be good looking or funny. Funny, money, or charm. So if you're with a good looking person, you feel good about yourself. It's like, oh my God, I'm talking like a Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian. Whoa. I feel good. I have testosterone. I feel good looking. I feel amazing. But when you talk to an ugly person, it's like, oh, you suck. Fuck you. Get it. Just get out of here. Ugh. But when you talk to a good-looking person, you become dumb. When you're talking to a Kate Upton or Amanda Cerny, somebody like a model, you're thinking, wow, I am like on coke right now. I feel my confidence is like up here. Afterwards, you're going to feel like shit because you're going to come home to your girlfriend like, ooh, I got to leave you. Sorry. She's just better good looking. But the point is if somebody's providing a service for you, like air conditioning or installing cable in your home, and you're charming, you don't have to be that nice because you're good looking and you're hot, especially if you're a woman, especially. Jesus. So what I mean is if you're that good looking, you don't have to be as charming as if you're ugly. If you're uglier, you have to be more charming and kiss up and suck up. There's a reason for that. It's called sucking up. So the point is, if you're ugly, you have to work harder at wooing people, impressing people. And the more good looking you are, the less you have to work at it. Doesn't mean you don't have to work at all, just less of. All right, point number 7. Point number 7. So point number 7 is that popular trends are gay, and that's some discovery. I've had it with people saying, "This is my pen, and my pen is awesome. You have to call me a blue vertical pen, or you're a mean Nazi. And you, Mr. Jordan Peterson, you're fired because you didn't call me a blue pen. I'm a blue vertical pen. That's what I am. Yes." I don't get it, but no, that's stupid. Sorry. I'm not doing it. That is really just retarded. That is retarded. Sorry. It's just what I think. You're a retarded blue pen. There. It's like, no, you have to call me a brave, awesome blue pen. Jesus Christ. So, what you are, if you're vertical or horizontal, or if you're blue, or if you're whatever the fuck. I'm not even going to say the real thing, because people are going to get triggered. I'm triggered. Mental patients, emotionally driven, erratic behavior. You've seen it, and this kind of thing is so crazy. It's been predicted in Star Trek sci-fi shows from the 60s. Twilight Zone crap. So what your noun is, what your orientation is, wokeness. I'm woke now. I'm woke. Shaming or kind of being mean to somebody for being a phobe or an ist or a maniac. You know what I mean? In the slang words, because triggered is an emotional reaction. So it's like, if you feel like a blue pen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you identify as a blue pen. Sir, you're not a blue pen. Or else, give me ink. I could make a fortune off you. Kidding or not. Okay, here we go into point number 8. Point number 8. So point number 8 is that there's no such thing as a dating app. A lot of people on there are phonies. A lot of chicks looking for some sort of revenge kick. They don't want you to understand the pain. They want you to feel it, motherfucker. They want you to feel it because they've had it with men. They've had it. The women on there are either, there's 3 options. They're either desperate, they're just on there to screw with you, or they're crazy. They're murderers, or they're not going to reply back. That's it. They're either going to go through, not going to go through, or somewhere in the middle. I'm not really sure yet. So, there aren't any real girls or people on there. A lot of them are hookers, a lot of the cheaper ones. You're going to find a lot of hookers on there, those dating apps. It's a little ridiculous. But revenge, it's ugly, they're ugly, feel ugly, they're angry. What else did I write down? I don't even know. But they're crazy or they're just weird, so just ignore it. It's not even worth your time. Especially don't even pay for the subscriptions. I know what that was like. That was a complete rip-off. Don't even do that. That's a pain in the ass. So for the next one, number 9. The Danny politics, then. The Danny politics, they're stupid. They're stupid as something. What I'm trying to make fun of, in this one, are Trump supporters. Trump supporters aren't white nationalists. They're not crazy people who want to blow up the world. They're geeky Star Trek fans. So leave them alone. They're harmless. Watching Bill Maher on Ben Shapiro the other day. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, dude. Hold on while I change my shirt. But they're geeky Star Trek fans who love Kirk or Spock. Like, Kirk's the best. No, Mr. Spock's the best. He's got like logic and reasoning and stuff. Pick your choice. Who do you like more? Who do you like more? They just like a guy who cares for their crew and the bridge and the galaxy. A guy who actually likes the galaxy. Everybody else is trying to blow it up and get green energy oil out of the galaxy, pumping it like it's one of those weird sex toys. That was gross. As soon as I did it, I knew it was gross and disgusting. Sorry, I'll have to cut that out. Not out of the video. I mean, cut out the behavior. What are you, crazy? Dude, that's nuts. And they don't like the other team. They don't like Star Wars. Yeah. All right, point number 10. Change my shirt, by the way. Point number 10. Hollywood's gone global. Oh, no. Hollywood's gone global. People backstabbing and stuff like that, you know. The usual stuff. Backstabbing, cheating, getting up the ladder. Selling people out. Canceling people. That's a Hollywood attitude right there. A lot of culty things going on. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But got a couple douchey quotes on it. Let's get right into them. All art is the blue pill. Okay. Number 2. Art is what society tells you to do. Alright? And the third one is wokeness is the new hippie movement. You want to be careful what people tell you. You certainly want to be careful. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. And that was in 2016. It all happened. Don't you remember? Don't you remember the member berries? Flashback. Like in the movies. Whoa. Flashback. Ah. Ever see that? That was crazy. And all those protests, it was like Columbia University. 1968, throwing the brick through the window. Oh, wow. That's insane. All right, to bring this video to an end, and point number 11, men shouldn't have to listen to women. I've already said it. It's homophobic. You want to know why? Because if you listen to women, you're gay and you're kind of French. But if you're telling other men they should, you're assuming that all gay men want to listen to women. That's homophobic right there. That's homophobic right there. You want men to listen to women. So, in other words, you want female men to listen to women, gays. And not all gays like Glenn Greenwald, Tim Dillon, that weirdo on CNN, you know, got gray hair. Who else? The guy with the orange beards on censored TV. Kind of big. He lives inside his house, like Michael Malice. Who else? Who's another famous gay guy? Dave Rubin. Gavin. I don't know. That's the video. And that's the show. Take care, folks. And remember, you're a blue pen, and I'm a fake cigarette. Okay? That's the difference between me and you. I'm a shorter version that is replaceable. And you're not. But then again, today's April 1st. And it's opposite day. Yeah. I'm Craig. It's opposite day.